like think of God, think of His essence and His presence, and the reflection of who He is. And I feel like I am Him, created to destroy. That's how God works. They put a nigga down to get the dough, they gotta knock first. You dig? And niggas with shovels acting like they got
fahsho, bitch ass.
What's good, y'all? And just like that, I'm back for motherfucking again. Y'all thought it was over with. Y'all thought I was done just because I stopped making episodes. Man, it's your boy, Mr. Smoothie King Kobe, aka Uncle Keeson.
Shut the fuck
and
up,
you are
bitch.
now tuned in to Smoothie Production. And I got alongside with me two great panelists. And I'm gonna let them introduce themselves a little something like whoever wants to take the grace and going first.
Look at this dude. Wait till you see the.
I'm down what you call me. Just don't goddamn call me.
What?
I mean, Al-Kem is the soul name.
Shut up.
Nuke
Cap
is
up
the
in your
nickname.
ass.
Like I said, I don't give a damn what you call me.
I'm just him.
I'm him. Y'all niggas not fucking with me. I'm telling you.
Don't call me. I'm
You heard what the
telling you.
man said. He said don't call him at all. So, well, he said call him if you get lost. So his name is If You Get Lost.
Fuck up, bitch. Bitch ass
I'm
up.
fine.
He'll find you. But look though, here go the script.
Fuck that, all that shit.
I'm gonna go off script. Just one quick question, because I know that a lot of people may be curious when they see y'all in public or in person, and I'm doing a lot of hand gestures. Can y'all fellas show y'all hands and show how y'all are unapologetically gay?
Whoa.
Well, goddamn. Whoa! I ain't know we was going there. I ain't know.
Hey, look at this bag. Hit a drive-by, whoa.
This
No bullshit.
Their words are not my words.
My words ain't even my words. It's they words, because those are my pronouns.
Fahsho, bitch ass up.
Yeah. Man, listen. We was going somewhere with this. We was going somewhere, but the fucking GPS broke. I got lost. We got lost along the way. Call this man, because you can't call him. I see why you can't call him. He said don't call him. I see why now.
And this is why he said fuck the script.
Oh,
No,
man.
Here we go.
Whew.
But yeah.
But on a serious note,
Yeah.
I know a lot of people out there lost. And they might.
No. No.
I tried, man.
No.
I tried.
Alright. What they want to know about?
All right, why do y'all paint y'all fingernails? That would be the first question that a lot of people would ask.
Creative expression. I'm creative. Pouring out me. All of us creative. Yeah, we do it in all type of other different ways, but it's you got your favorite team that you like, you got the shit on your car, you got you wear the shit.
Do
Expression.
y'all feel as though, okay, I like that. That was a deep, good answer there. Do y'all feel as though, because I know a lot of ignorant people, perception and, whatnot, their judgment will be, the first thing is calling out your sexuality over it. Does that particularly define your sexuality? Does that make you any more or any less of a man because you paint your fingernails or because you paint your nails?
For me, give a fuck. Like, your perception on me has nothing to do with me. I don't give a fuck. You can think, feel, view me how you want to. I'm still gonna be me at the end of the day. I'm still gonna be in this skin at the end of the day. I'm gonna wear what I want to wear, do what I want to do, etc., etc., etc. So, I'm pretty sure there was a time period where the ladies flocked over men in blouses and high heels and boots and strapped up leather and all that type of stuff. So I mean, you know.
The androgynous shit, Prince and all that.
Yeah.
There's also, it got something to do with why they love Prince. Why so many women love Prince and they know they knew that he wasn't gay is the authenticity. The authenticity to be able to walk in his truth, to be him.
So I paint my nails because I'm comfortable. I change my hair, color my hair because I'm comfortable. Wear loud clothing because I'm comfortable. Try it. It's comfortable.
But even when you say make this a man I already say that there's no such thing as a true definition of a real man or a real woman. It's you ask 10 different people, they'll give you 10 different things that they feel it is. So and because of that, there's no universal truth, like no universal whatever. So that means is make it whatever you want it. So whatever you might call a real man or be more of this and that by being, it don't work like that for me. It's just, if you can be any fucking body, then why be any old body? Like be whoever the fuck you want. And it's like set in concrete.
Be you.
Yeah. You say today I'm doing this
Evolve,
and that.
change.
Say tomorrow I wake up and goddamn, I want to get rid of the paint and I want to get rid of the fucking, all of the colors and whatever, and I just want to be.
Then motherfuckers gonna question your identity. They gonna be like, hold on, this ain't like him to do this and that. Well, what's up with you? Why you ain't got your fingernails painted like this?
Because that's not my identity.
Why care about what another
motherfucker got going on or how they carry themselves?
You too busy worried about you.
But
you
even
too busy doing what you doing. You know what I'm saying?
But even that shit, it's the whole thing of the question of identity. It's the whole thing of even all of this. This ain't my identity. This is just something that this version of me I fucks with. And we constantly ever evolving and never changing. Like I can't stand to hear the whole, oh, you're changing, like it's something wrong. If I'm into this now, tomorrow I wake up, then I'm not, then fuck it, I move with it. It's like I don't try to stay attached to anything.
I take all of that as, live comfortable in the skin that you in. Like, and these guys carry that so well. Like, they ain't just out here preaching the gospel on that shit. It's like they actually moving and practicing the steps with God that they, that they talking to him with. And I use a lot of catchphrases, metaphors, whatever. But, I'm saying all of that to say this. Like, I asked these guys this because I wanted, this whole show gonna be about embracing true identity and embracing like who you are. Like, if you want to be any type of character that you like in a story, you should be able to create that story, and you should be able to be that main character. You should be able to be that exact character that you should be able to be the people's choice in your story. So in other words, back to what he said, it don't matter what nobody else thinks. This is your story. This is your book. This is what you're writing. You should be able to have 100% control over everything that is authorized in the text.
Y'all saying Jesus take the will, God gave you that, so you should still. I pray to God and he never responds.
So that's why I got these guys.
Metaphorically speaking.
What the fuck you think I keep the metaphor? Most of y'all won't catch that was a punchline. When I got that one,
what they say on Don't Be a Menace? Every time somebody hits somebody with some deep shit, they don't even get that. It's the fact that the mailman was letting you know if you missed it. Yeah.
A hidden gem in there, yep, most definitely. Like the Easter, the egg bag, or whatever the fuck that shit called.
Easter egg?
Yeah, the hidden Easter egg or whatever that shit.
Message.
So, now that we went off script, we gonna hop on script on some pussy shit.
What?
Oh, by the way, man, I'm feeling good in the motherfucker. I got some smoothie before I came in this motherfucker, boy. That smoothie was.
I'm out of town, thuggin' with my round. My Gucci pink, my booty hole brown. Where the niggas, I'm looking for the hoes. Quit playing, nigga, cause I a big soul.
You take that back.
The receipt is on my beard.
Y'all smoking together? I think you went.
Oh shit! Damn.
Hey, don't go over there whistling. You gotta take that whistle back.
See, eating pussy is a spiritual thing, man.
There we go.
Like,
There we go.
so I hope that she's not battling any demons or anything like that, because I do feel bad, and I apologize to you in advance if you start to battle demons, and you know. So I
I'm
apologize.
spirited up. We good.
God got him,
Right.
and guess who else God got? God got me, and we about to hop on this lame ass script real quick.
Yeah.
What's your biggest what if moment? Doesn't have to be anything major, but what is your biggest what if moment?
What if none of this mattered?
That's a loaded question. It's
No, that's rhetorical.
go.
That was my
Go with
moment.
that being said,
What if none of this
matters.
even matters?
What is the whole?
What's the
That's the end all be all. The goddamn with it, and we ain't going nowhere. We just is.
Biggest what if?
Nothing. It's me. What if? What if nothing? Everything that you've ever known, 1000%, all of it was. What if none of that was none of it? What if air is not air? What if water ain't water? Like what if?
everything we know was a lie?
Or just wrong. It wasn't that it was a lie. It was just,
Everything was wrong.
then it's the whole. You would say, well, if that's the case, then what was the right thing? And that's the thing. There is nothing. If there's nothing. With all of it is ever changing and ever evolving, and it's all subjective like it is. So that means it would never be a right thing. It's just whatever the fuck it is. If that makes any sense.
I see some deep elaboration on it, and if y'all want any more deep breakdowns on this, get at both of them. I will leave their socials. I'm good. I will leave their socials, and I will leave a way for you to contact both of them if y'all want a broken down, deeper meaning to what they saying.
But only call me when you're lost.
Don't call him at all.
Just
So everything-
don't call me just because.
So everything that he just said about goddamn leaving, like, yeah, it don't matter. It don't matter.
And so, the next question came. There was some great responses on that first question, guys. Great.
Hold, before that, it's one more I just thought about too that I just want to throw out there.
Yeah.
Also, what if all of this shit is really like, what if this is happening backwards? What if, we didn't talk about this, it is, what if you were more than what the fuck you think you really is? What if every single time you think of anything, that's creation itself? You're creating every single thought, what we learn about, like what we consider the Big Bang. What if every single thought you have, no matter how minuscule, small, big, this and that it is, that shit is creating, that's what Big Bangs is. It is creating life, realities, universes that contain life that has the capability of doing the same thing. So, with all that, and the reason why it's so important to be in the moment is because from that moment, that's where creation happens. Right now, this moment is happening.
Everything that you do is creative. And I'm a side note this, and it ain't no side note, because everything always tie in and go in the full circle. The working out and stuff with the kids and stuff that I be doing, I'm incorporating so much production that it's not even funny. Like, people not even seeing how vast the creativity is. Like, I'm working out, that's a creativity in the art. I'm teaching creativity in the art. And then I'm putting it all together in a form of damn video production. And it's like, all people see is just the finished product of the video, and that's the only art they see. When it's so much being created, it's so many creative processes being broken down, and that's what I'm instilling to these kids. That's why I record it and put it on film so they can see it, so they can watch themselves be a part of history, so they can watch themselves grow and just evolve. Like, this is the biggest life lesson that I'm teaching them, like that I've taught myself in the process. So And I'm very fortunate that you've been giving me the chance to do that with your son, like, for real. And I would
appreciate that you're doing it.
For real, that's some real shit, dude. Like I kid you not, today was my birthday. Listen, birthday special, but I kid you not. I wanted to be around the kid. I ain't want, man, fuck getting some smoothie. I ain't want no smoothie. I did. I wanted some
taste
smoothie.
of ya.
I lied. But look though, listen.
Side note that.
Side note the fuck out of that. I wanted to be around them kids. So like I wanted to, man, I wanted to get out and, hey man, that's another day right there, man. I appreciate y'all, guys. That's all I'm gonna say. We're gonna move smooth to this next question. A little something like, what in life make you the most, like what in life make you the happiest? Like, what can you get, what the fuck did KT write? What can you get your everyday, what can you get up every day and smile about? So what in life makes you the most happy, like the happiest, and what can you get up every day and smile about?
Ask you. Yeah, I'll let you go.
Well, I'm gonna get deep, but not too deep. Brief. This motherfucker. But no, on a serious note, like ever since me and my former partner had a miscarriage, like everything I do is for my deceased. I don't even look at it like that, but I do for my creation. I just say that, no, whether they're here or not, like everything I do is just for my creation. And until they are created, I'm gonna do everything for what's already created. Like I'm gonna envision and give them a better vision. So now, like my passion, what wakes me up now in the morning is, man, I'm so attached to them kids now. Like shit, I be wondering like how the fuck they doing. Like damn, I wonder what the hell Kyrie doing. I wonder what the hell Sean got going on. Like that's where I'm at with it. Like that be my drive now. Like damn, and I find myself just getting stuck in that mode. Like damn, I think I done got not in no coach mode. I done got like in life mode. Like I'm seeing how this shit really play out. Like emotions really do mold, man. But that's what drives me like every day because, and I told them this. I think it stuck with Kyrie now when I said this. I said I'm gonna be honest, y'all. I'm gonna die one day, and when I die, physically, I'm gonna still be here with y'all. Everything that I'm telling y'all and teaching y'all is gonna be me. When y'all dressing like me and stuff like that, that's gonna be me. When y'all wearing your hair like that and stuff like me, that's me. I'm still here. I ain't going nowhere. So like, even if Nuke was to leave or go away, like pass away or anything, realistically speaking, just by my appearance alone, people gonna automatically, like, dang, you remind me of Nuke. You look just like your cousin. You talk like him. Cause nephew the other day, Sean said, you sounded like Uncle Nuke when you said that. Like, and I caught myself, I was like, damn, I know I did. Cause some of this stuff I be purposely sounding like him. I be wanting to, sometimes I be purposely sounding like Cardo. Like,
it's just like what you, like, it's whatever you leave. Like, I'll watch a video, but hey, this Keeson here all day. Goddamn, but it's the whole, it's leaving all of that, leaving your all until and it's the not, no matter what it is that you're doing, it's like, yeah, it's the physical stuff that people are like, whether they wear this like this and do that. It's the influence. It's the time that you took to spend, because people don't understand how to, it doesn't matter how big or small it is. It's just in the physical, there is like this, it's like this resume shit. It's in the physical, when it's the, you have to bust your ass to goddamn see some type of results. But beneath the physical, there's no measurement system. So just giving somebody 5 minutes, the small shit yields the most results. But it don't seem like that. And since you can't see it, like people look at that shit as nothing. And that's the shit that goddamn, it fucks with me. I'm still dealing with that myself, is the fact that, because a lot of us.
So they measure happiness in something that they can physically touch rather than a feeling of emotion.
So it's like the whole, you could been done went through the utmost, like the fucking most treacherous battle and shit, like beneath everything, and nobody sees none of it. and you could physically do one little bullshit, and they be like, oh man, you ain't doing. It's the whole, but you're not really understanding what I'm really fucking doing. And it's the whole, and it's, I'm still, you know, to keep the topic like lined on it. It's the, like we all, if you got kids and all this, we wanna, of course you wanna make it to where they don't have to deal with what we've dealt with and this and that. You wanna leave it better for them. But every time you hear that, I notice it's always, oh, I'm gonna grind so they don't, you know, I can leave debt. It's the whole thing of, see me,
spoiling them. I understand what you're saying. Like, some people giving my kids everything I ain't never had. Like, motherfucker, I went to school with you. You ain't struggling that bad. Like, you was kind of fresh. Like, I feel like your parents did a good job with you, like, as far as your stitches and your threads and stuff. So, do you really feel like slaving yourself for your kids? Like, because me and Nuke was talking about this, like, material value and stuff like that. A logo being on a white tee making a difference, making you go slave a little harder or whatever, making you feel like you got to grind it. Go ahead, I ain't mean to cut you off.
No, you're good.
I was saying that to say, like, you know, what do your value become then? Like,
But then all
what
that
is the weight off of it?
is all perspective.
Mm-hmm.
You might have viewed this person as having the utmost. You might have had less than per se, but they might have had less than in their own way.
Mm-hmm.
So the reason they preach the work is because their dad did this, their uncle did that, and worked all the time. So their dad was on the road truck driving. So 12 months in a year, they saw their father maybe 4 months. You see what I'm saying? But those 4 months, or maybe 6 months, they put that on them. It's like, hey, I'm working, I'm riding this. You got those new Jordans, don't you? You got that.
Cardo checked me, and he didn't check me in like a purposely checking me way. He checked me in like different perspective, like look at it like this, because I was just kind of, I went into just like rant mode when I should have just understood, like, hold on, different place, different space, you know what I'm saying? Different strokes, just different folks, different strokes. I didn't mean it like, you know, oh man, these people looking at it like they gotta go out and buy their kids all this, that, look, that is not my attack and my rant on it. My attack and my rant is, you know, you shouldn't, like, what you weigh your value on, like, if you feel like what you didn't have, like me personally, if I say I'm gonna give my kids what I didn't have, like, I go to the things that I really, really lack. And I can't say it was food because I don't ever remember missing a meal. I can't say that it was clothes because I seen my mama and daddy slave themselves hours just to get 3 boys. Like, we matured fast, so our bodies kind of grew into young men and young adults kind of quick. So I seen them kind of go and slave themselves away just to make sure we was looking nice and stuff like that. And it's like, you know, now I'm looking at it like, goddamn, I wish that I would have just been a lot more appreciative of just, damn, look at what, like I was telling Nuke, the shit that I'm dressing in now, like, I'm spending a lot because I'm paying for it, so I gotta be a lot more creative with the design and shit like that. It's like, this ain't mama and daddy money no more and stuff like that, and it's like, damn, it creates an appreciation, like, damn, they went out and did all this and that just to give me a different logo on a white tee that I could have been looking fresh in the whole time. It's like a regular old white tee, generic.
They only did it for you because you wanted it.
Because I wanted it.
I'm guessing the understanding that a lot of people kind of overlook basically is, are you buying the material or the materialistic thing to get the feeling, or are you feeling how you feel with the happiness, I guess we're going to stick with the line there, and then purchasing whatever it is. There's a difference between the two. You know what I'm saying? For me, the way I dress, what I buy, etc., when I feel a certain type of way, I'll get it. Because I'm deserving of it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not just doing it just because it'll make me happy. You get what I'm saying? Or it'll bring, because clothing, I mean, yeah, like,
That's that bullshit.
Get your ass, lame ass, whole ass.
bitch!
Bust a cap up in your ass.
And just like that, we back. And this bitch like a spine.
Need I remind?
Make the fuck out your goof ass.
I'm stuck like Chuck.
Fuck up, bitch.
Nah, he got that.
Motherfucking rut.
You got that. They got it. They got him out. They
Yeah,
pulled
they
him
got
out.
Chuck out.
Chuck, they pulled Chuck out. God, how the fuck? How they got Chuck?
They left Buck in there.
They left Buck in there. They left Buck bitch ass in there, but they let Chuck bitch ass out.
Buck got stuck.
He was on some other shit.
He was on some other shit. What about his brother, bitch? I'm talking about Chuck and shit.
Oh, he
Shut
cracked
that
fuck
your
up.
bitch
He
ass.
cracked out.
He left the truck.
Whitney shit? God damn.
10-4 big guy. 10-4.
All I know is I'm stuck as a motherfucker, y'all. I haven't moved from this position in like the past 30-some minutes. I'm in another dimension. I'm off these liquids, and it got me feeling exquisite. But nah, just like that though, I'm back. I was on pause like a motherfucker, but I had to take a smoothie sip. Perfect. And just like that, if given the chance, would you rather travel in the future or the past? And tell me why. Let's go back to whichever one first.
Rochambeau.
Even with this, you're talking to somebody that has.
What the fuck?
Ricky shit.
I'm loaded than a motherfucker. Hey,
That's
though.
your lady?
Yeah. Oh, she gets through all, bypasses everything. We're
The
gonna
old
cut
lady.
that. We're gonna start back over with the question.
Hold on.
Hold on.
Throw that shit. Let that shit in here. I want to hear that.
That all that shit.
Alright, we good.
Well, while he responding to his old lady, he got a family crisis real quick. We're gonna let him give his response. Uninterrupted. Now let me stop.
But I've done both. Astral form. But to be honest, but in the way that I know that they ask me, I prefer the future because it's.
You can't really do nothing with the past. I mean, you can't really change it.
I mean, in a sense, like speaking, like in a sense, you can. It's
But then it'll change the present you though. So
Then-
that's what it'll
yeah.
fuck up. So I would rather see how my future gonna be and affect it or alter it versus a past.
and to be honest, it's not even about because I'm so detached away from the thought of living, but that don't mean suicidal. It ain't about how long I physically continue. It's about the stuff that I leave. So it's seeing how much of a difference that ripple effect and the seeds that I planted, seeing the trajectory of that, how that play out. Not because people don't understand. It's the what's the shit that the degrees of separation, how everything is connected and all that.
Yeah.
It's people don't understand. Like the people around you, the immediate people. Yeah, you affect them, but then they go out and they affect somebody. Like just off of what they learn from you, not just actually the words you said, just your energy. And then those people go out and they goddamn talk to people. Just it's the ripple effect, and I would love to see how much of a drastic difference that made.
Me? I don't know, man.
The future or the past, what do you think you would be more fun than traveling to? What would you feel like would be more convenient to go to?
If I can come back, I'll go back to the past.
If you can come back to the present without it affecting anything.
What I would do, well, I mean, if you still have more than
No,
yours,
I wanted to expand,
I wanted because I
expand.
did want him to expand on it.
If you want my honest answer, I wouldn't do either one. Because I don't really care to go there or go back.
You just want to live life.
I'm just cool with it. Like, you know what I'm saying? But choosing one, it would be past. Only because not just past me. If I could just dibble and dabble between now and Neverwary. You know what I'm saying? It was just to see how things develop, see certain shit that happened, certain things that transpired to get us here. And if it didn't necessarily affect the now, I just, you know, live around in certain areas just to see how things work. And for people that think of life as being a reincarnation or whatever, shit, that's almost like doing that. It's like you find yourself in this time past, living a life or living a lifestyle in this time past, actually belonging and fitting in, so on and so forth. You're basically doing the reincarnation thing. So for me, I just want to do that for real. Something that we all wonder about.
Now allow me to just put my brain on the hook right now and just cast it out deep as I can in the ocean. Just let it swim real quick. Now, this motherfucker. But now, let's just say that you already got control over visiting the past just by, it's in your mind. Like all of your thoughts and your collective memory, your core memory is gonna always be there. And the fact that they say you can alter the future, I mean you can alter the past or whatever when you go back. Hell, you altering it in your damn mind because you wishing that shit could have been different. So it's like, that's why I said, let my brain just swim a little bit, let it go deep. That's why I say, whether you you can always visit the past. You have that access. You have that access to change the past in your mind. But if you wanted to do it from a physical perspective, then me, I would only want to revisit, no, I can't say I would only want to revisit the good moments. Like the trauma too, like I wouldn't mind going back and looking at that like, damn. Like, it'll be like a tearful, bittersweet moment. Like that's what made me not break. That's what made me and didn't break me. So, and I look at it like that, like, okay, would I rather visit the past or the future? I mean, probably the future. I'd rather see like that. No, because fuck no. I don't want to see how my life gonna turn out. Like you said, I want it all to just be an unfolded mystery. Like, that's the beauty of life. Keep unraveling the fucking present, man. It's a present every damn day. You have a gift every damn day. Keep on ripping the goddamn. What is the song?
Rip me out the plastic, I've been acting brand new. Bitches acting like they
yourself
really
out of these layers every day, man. It's a different chance to create something different. Your future that's set, that you think set for you right now, could change just off of the you-ness, man.
Let me paint for a little bit, because I'm glad you took it there. Because with that right there, and go back to the initial other conversation I say about the ever evolve and everything from the noun. The noun is what's important. That time happens backwards. Everything happens. It's like we need it to logically make sense. Logically, time is not linear. That means like it's all happening simultaneously. So go back to what I also come back to this moment. Is everything that you just said is from the present, you change the past and the future. They all happen simultaneously. From what you think about, we attract, like also when I said, what if nothing is not what we think it is? I said about the thoughts and ideas, Big Bang, also remembering, time travel. But we don't perceive it as that. So since you don't perceive something as something, that's it's only what you perceive it as. But then when you realize that it could be this and it could be a plethora of other things, and that means, then what if it's that? Then if it's that, then you start experiencing that thing more. Time travel, the remembering things, go back to what I said about what if that you creating from this moment. Like right now. The only reason that this moment right here exists is because we are going to expand upon this moment and going to need a reason to come back to this moment because for whatever reason. Now, any moment that you can think of, you think about any moment in your life throughout your past, all of it is cloudy except for those bubbles of clarity. Those bubbles, the memories, and this and that, like grapes on the vine. None of the other stuff need to make sense. It's just those specific things. Now, what if those specific things that you can think about, even in this moment while I'm talking about this, the most clear memory that pops to mind, the only reason that thing exists and happened because of right now, you need to go back to remember. It's no reason at all, just in a conversation sake. The thing that popped in mind, the only reason that that thing happened in your past is because of this moment. So if that's the case, that means right now, whatever we speak on, everything, whether it's something you remember, something, the what ifs, whatever, or we was talking earlier about the what if. What if it is because we are speaking on it, that creates the grape on the vine. Then the vine grows from the grape into the vine. So,
well, you good. I wanted it to be smooth. I wanted it to be smooth.
Deep.
No, he good. He was, because everything he's saying is about to tie in. I didn't mean to cut you. Like, I'm gonna say this now. That's like with the, it didn't break me. It made me. Mm-hmm. You keep saying the word create, to make, and you had said, like, you go back to all this and you realize like it created. And I said, I want to go back to the bad too, so I can see like, damn, that made me, that didn't break me. Make, create, however you want to use the word, it's all the same. I ain't mean to cut you.
Oh, no, you good.
See how it tied in.
The perspective, people don't understand, it's the perspective that's the drastic thing. We all can experience the same exact thing, but based on your perspective, that's what allows you to see shit differently. Your perspective, that's also why reality is subjective. Subjective, that's also why when you see art, everybody interprets different things. That's also why when you look at the Rorschach test, the blobs, everybody sees different things. That's also why when you see somebody's face and you say, hey, this person looks just like whatever. No, they look just like whatever. No, it's because it got something to do with the way that we perceive reality. But we don't look at it like that. We try to get everybody to see it exactly. Man, they look exactly like them. It's also when you look at clouds. You see this and you see that. No, I don't see that. What I see is this. All of it is right and all of it is wrong. They're simultaneous. It's not logical. It's not this. It don't make sense. But that's the thing. Just because it don't make sense don't mean that it's wrong. It's just, that's what creation is. This shit is fucking controlled explosions. It's beautiful chaos. That's what all of us is. We just a mixture of a bunch of shit that we done picked up and dropped down and this and that and then composited. We fucking like goddamn exquisite Frankenstein monsters. That's all we is. And it's the whole thing of, and we constantly changing, and it's whatever the fuck you want it to be all of it.
Well, in a circle and a circle and a circle. He mentioned the Big Bang. He was like, we just like this explosion. And I instantly thought of, when he said the Big Bang, we go in a full circle right there. What if and then we go back to the what if question. What if the Big Bang had a Big Bang? What if the Big Bang had a bigger bang than the Big Bang, biggest bang?
What?
That was some dumb shit. But hey, but you get what I'm saying? It's so many what ifs. Like, no what if is dumb, because I mean everything tie in and it goes so well. And listen, these guys got some like great elaboration on these topics, like great elaboration. I'm gonna be honest, with the way this script set up, we not getting to all of this. So part 2 coming up, and this birthday special has been so dope, but we not done yet. We not done until that motherfucking camera give out and they say some old whole ass technical difficulty. That be that bullshit. But check this out, back on the spiritual note with my guys. Check this out. Would you on some Avatar AIM shit? But no. Not related to this question. Would you rather be able to speak to an animal or be fluent in every language? Would you rather be able to speak? He should have asked it like, would you rather be able to speak to multiple animals or be able to be fluent in multiple languages with different people? Then it would have been a greater comparison.
Animals, without a shadow of a doubt.
You don't really give a fuck about what a motherfucking person.
Because to me, no matter what the human shit is, no matter who you is, yeah, it's gonna be, you experience what? Oh, the same thing, you know, that me or anybody.
Still a beauty within that though.
Yeah, it's the beauty in it, but it's the whole thing of, but
then it's the
I get you though,
yeah. So it's like, but animals is a whole completely drastic different way of seeing things, because a lot of times they just flying and this and that. And if they had a personality to tell you, so how does it feel? How do it feel, motherfucker? Do you got, how much time you got? Or anything. Like, hey, let me ask you, dog, when y'all speaking doing all that shit, you know what the hell, Oh yeah, we know what's going on. All that little chirping y'all hear, oh, we laughing at y'all clown ass. Stop.
No, you good. It ain't stop.
But all of it.
I just did that because we all script.
No,
You
but
good.
people-
Anytime I do that, I'm done with the script.
But people, man, it's not to say that
There's something new every day, especially when you're in my world. But go ahead.
it kind of sort of don't mean nothing bad, but I'm kind of over people. It's the human shit. It's like
Done with humans.
I've done it numerous times.
Niggas like him, I discard them. I throw them away on the island. I be like, hey, you so done with people, you better get the farther fuck away
Hey.
from a motherfucker that look like a person. I look like a motherfucking person.
And he-
so let me get your ass.
And you say,
away.
here you go, here you go the ticket and the this and that. I was like, for me?
Your one-way ticket to get the hell out of my goddamn Saint shed.
Crazy.
But no, I get what he's saying though. Like that's some real shit though. Like I take it as in his perception, it could be. This is why we do this. Totally different walks of life.
Right.
I take it as, you know, you gonna get the same response. You gonna yield the same response from a human versus like with the animal or whatever. Animal might do things out of emotion or what, but what if go to the what if? What if animals don't even do shit out of emotion? What if the only time emotion come up to an animal is when it happens when it's dealing with their family or whatever.
Even all of that, it's like
I
you
didn't
see.
even understand how they maneuver.
And that's why, and so you curious, like, hold on, I wonder if y'all, like, okay, I know a nigga I know it don't matter if he's Hispanic, it don't matter if he's Nigerian, African, whatever. I know that if somebody was to kill this man's mama, it would emotion-wise, it would invoke anger or response, like typically. So you know, like that's the typical thing. Like, how would it be? Like sometimes you watch a motherfucking, you can kill a mother, not you as a human, but you can see something kill other guy. You can see something kill a cub or whatever. The puppy or the you can see somebody kill a puppy and the daddy don't give a shit.
See, but that's
The mama don't give a shit.
That's because I feel that like a lot of the stuff, just observing it, is certain core things are already there. So that a lot of these, like the values that we place on stuff, we have a concept of, oh yeah, this is my cousin, or this, that. And because of these concepts, we start to place certain values and we maneuver.
Attachments.
Yeah, and we attachments, the reason why we detach and this and that. But it's like that thing it's like when it comes to like the mother and the child, whether it's the animal kingdom or the humans, hell, we a part of it. We try to say that we're not. But it's the whole thing of it's something when it comes to that thing that's primal, it's deeper. So when you say that, oh look at them, they had the baby and then they eating this one or they push this one to the side and they ain't, and people call it the run of the litter. It's not an emotion thing that they're doing right there. What's going on is, from my opinion, is they're able to detect something that we don't. Because they're not caught up in the concept of things. Oh, I can't do this. They looking at it like genetically.
Look at this dude. Wait till you see the.
We're not gonna go there.
No.
Genetically now. Somebody have a baby, and that baby come out with come out. You ain't no goddamn. Hey, listen, ain't no disclaimer. In the animal kingdom, what would they do? Hey, the mama would. Hey, and everybody, come over here, cause now everybody else get the tank. Oh, not hey, not little Daryl. Come on now, and they doing it from a sense of.
I felt like we were about to do some old.
No, it's the darkness to that shit. But you know,
Chicken nuggets in Disneyland. Just don't even worry about it.
Listen, just like that, we back from a whole ass technical difficulty. We about to wrap this shit on up like a condom that was on my dick earlier. But hey, let's get it going.
Hey, you shaking your head,
boy.
Hey, this man over here, man.
Shaking your head, hey man, you better learn about the birds and the bees, but you better wrap that goddamn bird up in the bee. I don't know what I'm trying to say with that shit. But look, man, wrap the fuck up, man.
I'm himothy.
I'm him. Y'all niggas not fucking with me.
Listen.
I'm telling you.
You who? What? Is you coming out now? Yo, you ain't gonna hit that.
Himothy, Timothy, him, I'm him.
That pronoun shit.
You just put him in, yeah, I'm putting my fucking pronouns in front of
Now
everybody.
go back to what I just asked.
Oh my
Is this that moment?
No.
That's why your lady was calling.
Uh-oh.
She asked, she knows something we don't. She wanted to hit you on
This
the
is
ass.
fucking flagrant.
She asking you.
Delete all this
Did
shit.
you tell
what
him
you
yet?
talking about?
Did you tell him yet?
Oh,
Listen. Little Johnny.
this man trying to go viral and start rumors all at one time.
Oh no, we can't have
This
that.
is wild.
We gotta
Give him the
stop.
outro. Anyway, I'm Himothy. He was about to ask a question.
Listen. The
Yeah.
last question, and I want y'all to go deep with these responses, man.
Pause.
Pause. Ain't no Winston Jerome shit. But what do you think your purpose is on this planet, on this earth? Do y'all feel like if you had 5 apples and a motherfucker ate 3 of them, do you feel like you would have 2, or do you feel like you would have? How many apples did little Johnny have?
He can take all motherfuckers. He hungry? If he ate 3 out of 5,
So why didn't you let little Johnny get all of his apples back, though?
get him back.
Pop my shit when the people stop and stare. I'ma pop my shit when the people stop and stare. I'ma pop my shit. I don't really care for the hype shit. Nah, I don't really care. No, not a slight bit. And I don't go anywhere without my blick. Got that toolie like a pair of fucking vice grips. Don't get set up or get wet up. Be careful, you might slip. Mean the bullets came from war. I kiss them with nice lips.